Hey guys, Tennessee Yankee, good morning. Hey, today I'm going to attempt to do a kind of a specialized video on the XRC. What I want to do is raise the height of my seat about 2 inches because since I put the windshield in, I'm having some issues when it's really muddy, seeing over the bottom corner of the window. So I want to try to fix that. And I think I got a DIY solution that I'll share with you guys. Instead of trying to buy a kit, I'll show you what I'm going to do here. So enjoy. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking of for my spacers. Got these from Lowe's, got them from Home Depot. It's just a conduit coupler for electrical. These were 87 cents a piece and should have plenty of compression strength in there to hold the seats. So bring this over to the machine. So I have already taken out the seat frame on the driver's side. That was just 4 bolts over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it looks like what I'm going to have to do is take out the entire frame. I'll show you that when I get the passenger seat out, because I'm going to have to, what I plan to do is I'm going to be putting the spacers between, let's see if you can see it here, between this bottom frame and then this slider rail for the seat. So they're going to go right here, but in between these two pieces. So in order to access that nut, I'm going to have to take the whole frame out to get to the bottom of that. And then I'm going to have to find some longer bolts to go through there to sandwich this in between there. Okay, if you haven't had the entire seat frame out yet, I'll show you what to do for that. So there's just these two 13 millimeter bolts or nuts on each side. And then here in the middle, you got to get this seat belt cover off. That's just a Torx 30. And then underneath here, there's going to be 2 more bolts that we got to take out that hold the center of the frame by the seat belts. And then again, there's 2 more over on this side over here that we got to take out. And then that'll lift out this entire frame. Okay, the plastic cover is out. So behind that, you got this, you got these 2 posts down here. I already took one of the nuts off. I'm going to give you a tip here. If you guys don't have one of these, I'm sure most of you do, but this thing here, worth its weight in gold. I think I paid $2 for this thing at Harbor Freight. It's got an extension on it, but when you're in situations like this where your fingers can't fit, you just reach down there. And I think I got that loose enough now. I can just pull it right out of there. Just amazing magnet. Guys, when you take the seat frame out, don't forget to unplug the seat belt warning. Okay, here's the whole frame removed out of the machine. And then I don't think I would have had to take the passenger part off, but probably just make it easier anyway. Passenger part just bolted into the top here with some 13 millimeter nuts. But what I'm going to do now is these are the ones that I had to take it out for. Because I have to access the underside, these nuts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart, get some longer bolts, and then I'm going to attempt to put that spacer between the adjustable seat and the bottom frame. This is what I ended up with for the hardware. I got me some 5/16 by 3 inch hex bolts and then some 5/16 18 nylocks to go on them. These are actually 3 inches. It looks like I needed about 2 3/4 inches, but this should work. If not, I'll take some up with some washers, but these were about $1.50 for everything instead of the metric ones that were about $2.50 a piece. So, all right, we'll get at it. Okay, I got it put back together here. So this is kind of the setup. There's quite a bit of thread left there, but enough to secure the nylock. So this is what it looks like with that spacer in there on both sides. And we're gonna put the seat frame back on and we'll put it back in and see how it works. All right, here it is with the seat frames reinstalled. Remember to put the seat belt switch back. So I got my 4 electrical couplers there sandwiched in, and we'll put the seats back in. Okay, seats back in. I did just the driver, not the passenger. Wanted to keep that a little bit lower for a little easier for them to get out. My wife is usually the rider over there, and she's a bit shorter, so she'll probably appreciate that. But overall, this is what it looks like with the seat back in. Time will tell how much it holds. I would assume it'll be fine, but hopefully that thing is tight enough in there it won't move around. Feels solid. Let's sit in the driver's seat here. It certainly feels pretty good, and I really feel like I gained a really good amount of clearance here. Like I said, it rose at about, I think those couplers are about 1 7/8 inches. So overall, pretty happy with it, and not a bad way to raise your seat for, I had about $5 into it. All right, thanks, bye.